Hello, and welcome to my first Let's Play. It's my least favourite of what I would consider 3 Sonic games, because generally I put 3 and Sonic and Knuckles together, because that's how they were originally meant to be. So yeah, this is Sonic 3D, Flickies Island to us Europeans, and Blast to Americans. There's a little bit of story at the beginning. I will leave each scene up for a few seconds so everyone can read it if they want to, or ignore it if they don't. Completely up to you. One of the last times that he's actually called Robotnik. Makes me nostalgic. And look, here's some of the badniks from the first level. Wow, Flickies are in them, hooray! Now we get to save them all and jump into rings. Yeah, so the levels early on are quite long due to going into 2 special stages every act. So at the beginning it will probably be just 1 act of video. I have to also add in the time constraint of me possibly sucking quite badly at some parts. There's a break in this wall where we get a different shield, which I will talk about in a minute, and this cannon, which for some reason tells the game, oh look, Knuckles is there now. And Knuckles is one of the ways you get to the special stages in this game. I am going to try and get all of the emeralds. Shouldn't be too difficult. These are, in my opinion, the easiest of all of the Mega Drive Sonic game special stages. That was quite a mouthful. They seem like a dumbed down version of the Sonic 2 ones. You know, the whole half pipe thing. Yeah, they got quite difficult towards the end. Especially that grey emerald on that one. But this is Sonic 3D, not Sonic 2, so I should stop talking about it. Generally, I can have all the rings I need by the end of the second one. And the third one is just collecting more rings for bonus points. So yeah, that's the end of the first special stage. As you will notice, all of my rings have gone, and all of the rings are back here. Everything apart from the little Sonic. I didn't think that came back. Okay, that made me look like an idiot. Boxes and other things generally respawn because they will get taken away from you. Badniks won't, because of the Flickies. Now the gold shield is special because it has a homing attack. Like that, so you can just... It's a lot easier to kill enemies. There are 3 different shields in this game. The normal blue one, that's just for protection. The gold one, which has the homing attack, which is the most helpful in the majority of the levels. And the last one is the red shield, or, you know, fire shield, whatever you'd want to call it, which protects you from lava. That was a ring to, like a checkpoint in these games. Takes your Flickies away, sends you to a different area of the level, where you once again have to go and get some more Flickies. That's generally the basis of this game, is you just go around and get all the Flickies, try and save them, because the evil Dr. Robotnik has turned them all into robots. So yeah, if you fall down here and go back to the beginning of the level, you actually find Tails, who's the other way to get into a special stage. I generally find the Tails special stages harder than the Knuckles ones. I don't know if that's simply like just a psychological thing, because you generally find Knuckles first in the level and then Tails second, so the Tails ones are bound to be harder than the Knuckle ones, but just in general there seems to be a lot more bombs. They seem to be more spread out, more difficult to avoid, and sometimes quite clustered together, like those three just then was seemingly clustered. Not that close together, but it just makes things a bit more awkward. And wow, that's the first time I've hit one of them in ages, to be honest. I had a little practice on this game the other day, just so I could remember some of the early secrets. So yeah, if there's late ones, I'll probably forget about them and miss them. So yeah, now I've just got to go through the beginning of this act again, which isn't too difficult. On the plus side, it will give me access to a golden shield quite early, because there is another one up in the next area. I think those Sonic heads give you continues if you get a certain number of them or something. I'm not 100% sure. I know, I'm terrible. Oh, I nearly got shot at. Okay, so I'm going to ignore the speed boots. There's the other gold shield. Yeah, so I've only got 2 more left to get, 2 more Flickies. One is here, and I should have avoided that. I'm just being terrible. And I love gold shields too much to not have one. Okay, there's one. Now the last one, I remember where it is, fortunately for me. It's actually up at the top, near the end of the act. So that's good. Nearly there. I like little things like that. That's the last Flicky. More rings. Oh, to do a spin dash on this game, because it's 3D, so you can't just hold down. You have to hold the B button, and that will spin. Now, the crosses, instead of the little trapdoors, mean that's the actual end of the act. You jump on the ring, the Flickies go in, you head there, and that's it. That's the end of Act 1. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in Act 2. Goodbye.